So, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking in recent remote-controlled podcasts about some of the shorter episodes of Night Gallery. But we're going to talk about one that's, when it first came out, it seemed to be very simple, but has aged well over time. Of course, we're going to talk about I think it's like 11 or 12 minutes, episode called Big Surprise. Now, the plot of this is very, very much, and I always bring this up, like the DC and Carlton and Gold Key horror comics of back in the 60s and 70s. Three friends who basically coming up with their own conspiracy theories about an old man who lives by himself. Not real a hermit, but, a person off the beaten track. They're basically saying, let's not go around that place, whatever. Vincent Van Patten plays the main character of the three young kids. And who else calls him over but the great character and horror actor John Carradine. The Carradine character calls the Vincent Van Patten character over and said, listen, I got a little job for you. If you go to a certain area and start digging, there's going to be a big surprise for you if you do it. You go to this place and he gives directions and you start digging. And the three of them join together on this. When you're a kid, you go on an excursion together. It's 2 or 3 people, check out horror, abandoned homes or allegedly ghost hauntings and stuff like that. You start digging and digging and digging, and they're not finding anything. 2 of them leave, and only the Vincent Van Patten character is left to gain the treasure. But when he finally uncovers a box, he finds out something like he didn't expect, and that's the big denouement at the end. We really don't know what's going to happen, but it's not going to be something very positive for the Vincent Van Patten character. Now, for me, when I first saw Big Surprise, it really was spooky for me because it had aspects of the boogeyman, or as Patrick Stewart once told me in a interview, the boogeyman theory. You have to face your fears, but sometimes when facing your fears, it's really something fearful that will occur. The cinematography on this is excellent. I think it said in Scott Skelton in the Night Gallery book how he did a visual trick where the people were digging and they were digging over a glass that they were filming through to give a better effect. The music and the cinematography is very eerie. You really put yourself in the situation for the big surprise. Now, this was part of a 4-part segment of Night Gallery, which also included the great Patty Duke episode of The Diary. Some people ripped that, but I like The Diary. Now, Big Surprise, again, I give it 3.5 out of 5. It holds up for me. But you see, I love John Carradine. I've met members of the Carradine family at the celebrity events I've gone to. And all the Carradine family said that was one of his probably proudest moments in his 1970s career, that a lot of people looked at this kind of spooky character as an extension of John Carradine's horror work and his kind of dry humor. But obviously a lot of people know Vincent Van Patten, son of Dick Van Patten, has gone on to be kind of the color commentary person for various poker tournaments over the years. But in this episode, he plays that type of cliche blonde tosselite character to the hilt, because he doesn't really believe it, but he also wants the big surprise, and it works to his disadvantage. So, thanks for listening. Give a like, subscribe, or comment. Have a good evening. Bye.